My lovely Capricornians, welcome to your reading for October 2022. Hope this reading finds you all well. This is a general reading for you, Capricorn. It's a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Sometimes they resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that will be specific to you. My lovely Capricornians, I've been meditating on your energy. And you know, I just get this sense of Groundhog Day. It's like, have you been chasing your own tail? Going around and around in circles and not getting anywhere. So it's as if, you know, working, but, you know, I'm in the same spot. It's repetitious, or it's like doing this work that's it's like the same old. It's chasing your own tail. It's like as if, you know, it's Groundhog Day. It's here we go again. So is there some sort of stagnation, some sort of limbo that you're finding yourself in? It's time to find the exit door left. You know, get the exit. Start moving in a straight line rather than in a circle. It's not even a spiral, my lovely Capricorns. So what aspect of your life are you needing to, I just feel like, you know, cut the circle so that it opens up? What area of your life are you needing to bring in some change or do something differently? Doesn't even necessarily mean you have to change the situation, but it's about changing the dance, changing the steps, doing something a little bit different that brings in some sort of fresh air or newness around you. Because if you're feeling stuck, that's why there's this stuckness. Let's have a look at this. How can we bring in that change? It could be redecorating. It could be moving. It could be mixing your day up so that it's not that routine day of, you know, this is what you do in a day, or, you know, you're just doing the same tasks every day and then you have to redo them, and, you know, every day you just sort of you're just existing. It's interesting. So what is that for you? It's going to be varying degrees for everyone. I'm drawing a card from the Dreamtime reading cards, and 2 cards fell out for you. And so let's have a look at what they are. It's interesting because you've got, oh, well, there you go. It doesn't surprise me. You've got the river, which is movement. That's what's needing to come in here, and that is contentment. And so it's about bringing in that movement and finding that level of contentment for you. Shall we read it? I mean, the river speaks for itself, does it not? The river is about movement. It's about flow. When you have blocks, it's time to make a decision. When there's a block in the river, when your life isn't flowing, it's not about trying to fight against whatever the block is. Work around it. Come up with alternatives. Come up with other decisions. Come up with other answers to this. Go around any blocks that are there to make it fit you. A river redirects, doesn't it? Whenever there's a boulder or a rock or a blockage of some description. Let's read that. Here we are. Look. You can have a look at that. The river is associated with emotions, which often flow and change direction depending on the obstacles encountered along the way. Sometimes your emotions may seem to almost dry up and you find yourself stagnant and stuck. How telling is that? Often it will take an outpouring of emotion to fix this, like the floods that clear out the debris. Your tears can help you let go of emotions and toxins. Water is fluid, a giver of life. Some Aboriginal language groups used rivers for birthing, and because of this, they are also associated with supporting new life and growth. In some places, the river water is shallow. In others, the current is strong and it's hard to fight against the pressure to be propelled forward. There are also places of stillness, deep, dark depths where you can rest and allow yourself to heal. The message of the river card is to let yourself move through emotions, cry if you need to, and don't be afraid to change direction or choose a path of least resistance. It's about choosing new paths, isn't it? That really speaks of your channeled message. Get from that what you will and the intensity that you will. Doesn't necessarily mean you need to shed tears. Some of you may. Okay, let's have a look. The gumnut blossoms bursts forth with its message of happiness and contentment. It can symbolise a period of success after a difficult or challenging time. So this speaks of hope, doesn't it? This speaks of better times to come. This is the time to celebrate your success and enjoy a period of lightheartedness and progress. Sometimes you can forget to enjoy these periods of contentment and sweetness because you're too busy worrying about what is still to come. At this time, the gumnut blossoms ask you not to worry about what the future holds, but instead give thanks for the situation you currently find yourself in. Appreciate the people around you, smile and laugh, and share the sweetness of your harvest with those you love. The colour of gumnut blossoms can also give you insight into what areas you have made progress in. That's the chakra points, the colours of the chakra. What colours do you see in here? What colours do you relate to? Excuse me. What colours do you relate to? Very telling. I just feel like there is such an intensity here for you. What is your stagnation? What's causing you not to flow? To bring in change, to bring in newness. You know, when a river flows, the scenery changes, doesn't it? The countryside changes, the vista changes. Has your vista been changing, or is it the same? What changes do you want to bring in, my lovely Capricornians? I'm going to create the Celtic cross for you. And let's see. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I will show you what is going on here. I'll show you the cards as I get to each of them so that you get to have a look at what the spread is. You've got a few there. I'm going to give you those. I've given you a few. 4. Put those on the side and we'll have a read of those. See what's coming up. That's telling me that flows into November, so we'll have a look at that. Okay, so first up, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Now, you're reaching a point, you're reaching an energy that's around you that what is yours will come to you. So if there's some sort of worries about finances, some sort of worries about a settlement or money coming to you, something that if you're in some sort of litigation, or if you have been working towards a project, starting a new business, wondering where the money is, it will come to you. What is yours, you will get, you will receive. So that have faith, go with the flow, and understand that what you're due will be there for you. And that can be through your efforts, through your business, through working overtime, through working, through a project you've been involved in, through litigation, through some sort of separation or monies that are coming to you. It's there for you. It's earmarked. The universe has earmarked it. Okay, so there's no need to worry about that. You've also got the Queen of Cups. This is in the position of yourself. And so first thing I get is it's time to self-nurture. It's time to stop nurturing others, stop looking after others, start nurturing the self, start getting your health back up into some level of regeneration or movement or energizing. You know, it's about self-nurturing. It's about doing nice things for you. Go and have a massage, go and have a swim, go for a walk, whatever it is that is what you enjoy doing. Sit and read a book, you know, whatever it is for you, whatever that shape takes, because the Queen of Cups does nurture others, but it's also about remembering to give some of that back to the self. This also represents a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female, male or female, that is around you. That has a lot to do with your situation or your thinking or the way they've got quite a significant role to play around you. I also feel like if this person is emotionally draining, then you need to start nurturing yourself and pulling back, is what I'm hearing. So let me know how that fits for you. How that fits for you. It's crossed with the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. It's crossed by you. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And so you've got the Queen of Cups, male or females, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavily influenced, a lot to do with you, your energy. Your energy is more grounding as well, okay? So you've got, to start the month, you've got two queens, and if that represents you, your emotional state, you're quite strong, you've got that strength, you've got that grounding, you've got that level of practicality that you can bring in what you're wanting to create. It's important that you ground yourself. If you're feeling very, I want to do this. If you're feeling very emotional and very up here, it's important that you tap back into your energy, your core energy, that Capricornian energy that is grounding. Go walk barefoot. If it's not too cold for you, walk barefoot outside, walk through the sand, walk on grass, go for walks with nature, do these grounding activities, garden, do anything that is going to ground you, go for walks to level out that emotional state as well, for those of you that are in that state. For those of you where this represents a person, the Queen of Cups represents someone in a water sign in your life. You are the stabilizing force. You're the grounding force. You are the one that can level things out, level out that energy. But it's important that you maintain your own level of groundedness and not get pulled into the emotional turmoil, if you like. Okay. In your subconscious, it's interesting because you've got the Lovers, but the Lovers are upside down. So what's going on there? Is there some sort of relationship that's not working? It can be a significant other, it can be a friendship, it can be a family member, someone where there is a connection here. What's not working here? What's not working? What's the block? What's the block? What's not working? What direction is it going to take? Is this what's causing this emotional imbalance for you? Something that needs to be dealt with. There's a very strong karmic bond or connection here, but somehow it's not working. Why isn't it working? Have you given up on it? Have they given up on the friendship or the relationship or the family member, or what's going on with relationships around you? Are you reviewing them? Are you sorting through them? Are you getting to a place where it works better for you? What's going on with you, my lovely Capricornians? Don't forget that what is yours will come to you. There's no need to fight over it or wherever you've put your efforts, you will reap the benefits. You will get a fair, what is yours. You've got the Hermit here, and so it's about being a recluse. in the beginning. This is all the first week of October, I want to say, if it hasn't already started for you in September. But I feel like with the Hermit, it's about self-reflection. It's about finding a new path. It's about going within. The path is lit for you. So if you can meditate, or if you can go within or take time out for yourself, you're going to get the answers that you're seeking. You're not going to find them outside of yourself. The answers you're seeking are within. And so it's about going within. It's about changing your perspective of how you're seeing things. Things aren't happening to you. That everything has a purpose. Everything has its timing. And so it's about really going within and seeing what's going on in there. Because your reality reflects your internal workings, what's going on in the internal. You've also got the Eight of Wands. Now, as you sort of sort through all of that, which to me is the blocks, why your life isn't flowing, why that river isn't flowing. You've got these blocks, and it's about, let's get rid of those. Let's blow them up, or let's work around them, whatever you want to do. Let's get rid of those in the first week, because once you do that, October really comes into your stride. Opportunities open up for you. There's good fortune and opportunities here. Something that you've been hoping for is going to arrive. You're going to get something you've been working towards, or something you've been wishing for is going to fall into place for you quicker than you think. It's as if you're looking at it going, oh, it's not going to work, it's not going to work. And then all of a sudden, the floodgates open and it just falls into place. Opportunities are there for you. Things happen very, very quickly. You do land on your feet. You do make, there's a lot of choices here for you to make. There's a lot of good opportunities that are coming your way. I feel like, it's almost, what visual am I getting? It's like, this river, and there's a big boulder or a big rock and you can't get through, it's blocking the river. And so working towards it, it's like you detonate it, you blow it up, and then the river starts, all of a sudden, nothing's happening. Then the debris is washed away and the river just has a life of its own, and away it goes, and your life takes off. So I want to say to you that October is going to be a real turning point for you. Things will happen very, very quickly. You've got the Empress here. This is prosperity. This is a new start. This is a new business. This is new ideas coming to fruition. This is the birth of a child. All good things coming your way. So these things that are happening quickly are going to be tremendously positive. What do you want to do? You need to identify that. You need to get rid of that stagnation. Stop chasing your tail. Start finding your own direction, because the Empress promises great success, great prosperity, opportunities, a new way of living, a new life, birth of a new child, a new beginning, a new business. There's abundance that's coming to you. So I really like the way, once we get rid of that boulder, everything else just takes off. You've got the Four of Pentacles here, and it's about being protective over your resources, being protective of what is yours, so that you can achieve what it is you want to achieve, so that you can go where you want to go. So it's about not spending money needlessly, not using your resources or your energy needlessly. Be mindful of that. Your emotions, you need to be protective of that. You need to choose who you give those emotions to, who you share your time with, who you give your energy to, who you give your finances to, how you spend your money. It's all of those aspects. There's a level of being protective over what you have there. Not just money, all aspects. Your energy. And that caution also pays off. So what the effort and the work you put in the beginning of October, and it may sound intense, but the intensity is going to vary for all of you. There's different levels of this. For some of you, it's about work. For some of you, it's your personal life. For some of you, it's everything. The Seven of Pentacles is the effort that you put in the beginning of October. You're going to start seeing the results of that effort. Now, it's not going to be an instant results. by any means. It's about growth. When you plant a fruit tree, for example, you've got to fertilize it, you've got to look after it, you've got to nurture it, you've got to water it. And eventually it will produce fruit for you. That's the same with your prosperity, with the abundance that you're seeking, in what aspect of your life you're seeking it in. You need to till the soil, you need to nurture it, you need to nurture your life, you need to nurture you. You need to nurture you. You need to get yourself back to a level of being able to achieve and do whatever it is you're wanting to do. But those things will come about. They will happen. Not overnight, but they will happen. You're setting yourself up for the next 3 months and you're going to start seeing results. There's big decisions coming to you by December. By December, there's going to be some very, very big decisions coming your way. You've also got the Eight of Pentacles. So there's sort of work, there's work there for you. You're going to be busy. So it's either busy in your career or busy in your retirement, or it's busy, but it's going to give you the rewards that you're seeking. Now, for some of you, it's monetary. You're working overtime and you're very productive and your business is going really well and the rewards are monetary. But for others of you, it's happiness, it's joy, it's health, it's other emotions as well. So your efforts are going to be very much rewarded. These are your efforts and you're going to get the results that you're seeking. You are going to feel the joy. Once you till the soil, you're going to feel the joy. You're going to feel the fulfillment. You're going to feel the satisfaction. Then there were 3 cards that came out. Let's have a look at those. You've got the Prince of Pentacles. Moving forward with your abundance, with your prosperity, plan towards it. Start planning now for the results that you're wanting to get by the end of the month. It's going to require planning and then moving forward with that. Charging ahead on a practical level. Your pentacles, remember. And so it's about being practical. How are you going to move forward? What are you going to do? Lay the foundations. Be clear about what you're wanting. Something's going to require you to change your perspective. But this is also wish upon a star. What are your wishes? What are your desires? What are your wishes? What are your desires? It's about changing your perspective. Looking at things from different angles, not just tunnel vision, and that's about breaking that cycle of going around and around and around and around. Let's look at life differently, because there's a lot of positivity, there's a lot of appreciation and gratitude for what you have around you, and it's about funneling your energy into that. You've also got the King of Pentacles. This is you. That's going to cause you to find that real inner strength. Kings are very powerful. They know that what they want, they will achieve. So there's that positivity and power that comes here with you. You're going to feel very, very differently by the end of October into November than you did at the end of September, the beginning of October. So there's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of newness. There's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of rewards and abundance that's coming your way. So I really like that. I do like that. It might sound intense, but it's that intensity that brings in the biggest changes. So there's a potential here for big changes to come into your life, your career, your family, all aspects, your love life, or all aspects of your life. What is it for you? What is it for you? I hope this reading resonates for you, if not all of it, some of it. This is a general reading, my lovely Capricornians. If you would like to have a private reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there that will be specific to you. Love, light, and many blessings to you, my lovely Capricornians.